All right, guys, happy Wednesday. Good morning. So today's workout, Orange Theory's workout, is a bunch of cardio and core. So you actually don't need any equipment. The only thing you really need is a mat or a towel for when we lay down and for the warm-up and when we do core exercises. Otherwise, we're really going to get that heart rate up and work the core. So first block is our dynamic warm-up. It's one round, 5 minutes. Each exercise is is not always the same. It's either 30 seconds or a minute of work. So we're gonna start with the 30 seconds of the cat camel. So cat camel, you wanna get on hands and knees. Shoulders are gonna be stacked right over the wrist. So you're gonna round up through that back, pulling that belly button into that tailbone, tucking that chin, and then you're going to go into that cow. Chin is up to the ceiling. I'll show you from the side. So you're gonna round all the way up, stretching up that back, and then look to the ceiling as you kind of sink that lower back into the ground. Then we have thread the needle. So thread the needle again. You're going to stay on all fours. You're going to take your right arm. You're going to kind of sit back a little bit, bring that arm underneath, and then back to that set position. So it's 30 seconds on each side. So we're, again, opening up that back and that torso, getting that twist and rotation in. Then we have a high plank to a pike. So again, shoulders are going to be stacked right over the wrist the entire time. In that plank position, pull that belly button into the spine, squeeze the glutes. You're just going to shift the weights back, sending that tailbone high up into the sky, and then you're going to come back to that set position in that plank. Option, you guys can just reduce that range of motion and always come down to those knees as well when you come back down to that plank. Then we have the plank walkout. So you're actually going to get up on the feet. You're going to hinge on over from those hips. So really again, make sure you're sending that tailbone back. You don't want to round down. So send that tailbone back. Again, if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Everybody's range of motion is a little bit different. Walking out, stretching out those hamstrings to that plank position. Make sure you're not sinking in that belly. And then walk those hands back in to that full stand. The last thing, we have two more. We have a 5-point squat. And I don't think I've ever done this before. It's a 5-point squat. You're going to send the tailbone back. So again, hinging at those hips, stretching out those glutes and that hamstring. When you get here, you're going to sit back heavy in those heels. Reach one arm up by the ear, the other arm up by the ear, and then stand up. So you're going to send that hip back, squat, arm by the ear, push the heels into the ground to stand up. Then the last thing we're going to end with is those power skips. So again, the power skips, you're really driving that knee up as high as you can, getting that heart rate up. So let me start the timer. We're going to start with that cat camel. It's a 5-minute dynamic warm-up. So let me just tilt this a little bit more so you guys can see where my hands are. All right, 30 seconds cat camel. If you want your mat, grab that mat. Shoulders under the wrist. So you're going to round up. Exhale as you round up, and then you're going to inhale as you look up to the ceiling. Cat and camel. Good. We got another 15 seconds. Again, slow and controlled. Just warming that body up. 20 seconds in, 10 seconds. We're going to go to the thread to the needle. You can do it with either that right or left arm first. So, again, shoulders stacked over the wrist. I'm going to take that left arm. I'm going to thread it through my right. As I do, my palm is going to be up to the ceiling. I'm going to look up to that ceiling and then back to that set position. So you can do all 30 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch and get that other side in. Good. 10 seconds, and then we'll switch to the other side. So we're really just rotating that spine, stretching out those shoulders as well. And switch. You're going to take that opposite arm, so that would be my right arm. I'm going to thread it under my left, looking up to the ceiling, and then back to all fours. "15 seconds, and then we're going to go to that high plank to that pike. All right, keep going for a few more seconds. High plank to pike. Just gonna move my mat. We got 30 seconds of it. Set those shoulders up over the wrist and get started. You're gonna send that tailbone back, push your back up into that pike position, back down to that plank. Making sure belly button is pulled into the spine. We don't want to be sinking down at the bottom. So pretend you're getting punched in that stomach. Good, I'll show you from the front angle. 5 seconds, and then we're gonna go to those plank walkouts. So it's almost like a plank if you do yoga, downward dog. All right, come on up. Standing up, we're gonna do plank walkouts for 1 minute. So again, send that tail back. You might need to soft bend in those knees. Walk those hands out. High plank, and then walk back, and stand up. Again, make sure you're not rounding down. Again, you wanna send that tailbone back. Awesome. 30 seconds, and then we're going into that 5-point squat. Good. Let's do one more. We'll do that 5-point squat. All right, stand up. So 5-point squat. I'm gonna move this mat out of the way a little bit. Feet are shoulder width apart. You're gonna send that tailbone back. Your legs are straight or soft bend. Squat down heavy in those heels. Arm by the ear, arm by the ear. Reaching those arms up. Push those heels into the ground. Stand up. So we got a minute of this. Awesome. You can see from that side angle. Hinging at the hips first like a deadlift. Squat heavy in those heels. Reach those arms up by the ears. Drive those heels into the ground. It's really warming up those legs. Back over in the front. So we got 20 more seconds of this, and then we've got 30 seconds of power skips to get that heart rate up, and then we'll go right into that first working block of the day. All right, let's get ready for those power skips in 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, it's only 30 seconds. Drive those knees up. Try not to stop for the entire 30 seconds. The arms are going to help. Drive up. Bring that knee past that belly button. 20 seconds. 10. And stop. Good. All right. Shake it out. Let me pause that for a second. All right, we're gonna head into block 1. So block 1, they're kind of like mini tornadoes. We have 4 rounds. We have 4 exercises, 4 rounds. Round 1, everything is only 15 seconds. Round 2, everything is 30 seconds. Round 3, everything is 45. Round 4, everything is a minute. The idea is we want to keep the same perceived exertion through every round. So obviously in round 1 and 2, you're probably going to be going a little faster, a little quicker, but as the rounds get a little bit longer, you might have to back off of that intensity because you're going longer. But again, the idea is we want the same perceived exertion. So we're going to start with speed skaters. I really like to take my mat. If you turn it the long way, it's really kind of a good guide, visual guide, so you know how far to go. We want shoulders rolled back over those hips. As you go down, you don't want to twist this. You're going to really twist that ankle. You can keep that leg up. And we're going side to side, slightly lean forward. Weight is heavy in the heel. Great option. Squat, not squat, sorry, step, and knee raise at the top. So we're going to start with 15 seconds of those. Then we have pop squat. So pop squat, remember, you're always squatting facing forward. So sending that tailbone back, having those heels light in the toes, turn 90 degrees, and then we land soft with those knees. So when we switch, we're up on the balls of our feet. Option squat and just pivot, taking that low option, low impact option. Then we're gonna be heading down to the floor for the bicycle crunch. So really important bicycle crunch, belly button pulled into the spine, nice wide elbows. Think about rotating your shoulder to your knee and then back. Great option for this. Bend the knees and just tap those heels to the ground. And then the last part of this round, we have the forearm plank punch. So you're gonna get in that low plank position on the forearm, shoulders over the wrist, squeezing those glutes. As you punch, arm is directly in line with you. Again, anti-rotational, so trying not to twist. If you have to, widen that base of support or drop down to those knees. So 4 rounds, there's no transition between exercises. So we're gonna be moving really quickly, and from round to round, there's no rest either. So it's really 10 minutes of work, really getting that heart rate up. So we're gonna start 15 seconds, speed skater lunges. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. So this round should probably be that highest intensity because it's the shortest amount of work. Awesome. All right, we're moving into those pop squats in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're switching directions. Every time we're heavy in those heels as you do those squats. Come on, 5 seconds, guys. Then we're down onto that floor. All right, down to floor. We got 15 seconds of bicycle crunches. Elbows nice and wide. Rotating shoulder to that knee. Think about pulling that belly button into the spine. Lower back should stay in contact with the ground at all times. And let's roll on over 15 seconds of plank punches. Really quick transitions, only 15 seconds. Okay, remember guys, there is no rest. We're gonna head right in to 30 seconds of speed skaters in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, we're looking for the same perceived exertion. So how you felt with the 15 seconds, we wanna feel here with the 30 seconds. Come on, 15 seconds, and then we're moving right into those pop squats. Make sure you're not twisting and turning. It's gonna put a lot of torque on the knee. If you have to, put that foot down. Awesome. Set up, 30 seconds, pop squats. There you go. As you turn, you wanna be light on those toes. When you get in the front, squat heavy in those heels. Come on, 20 more seconds of work, then we get to go down on the floor, and we have bicycles. 15. So each round's probably gonna get progressively harder. As it gets longer, that's okay. As the rounds get longer, you can slow it down. 5 seconds, one to the floor. All right, 30 seconds of bicycles. Try to transition as quickly as you can. Remember, there is no timed rest in between. If you're getting fatigued, elbows are nice and wide. Belly button pulled into the side. Think about scooping up those hips. 10 seconds and moving to plank crunches. Not plank punches, plank punches, not crunches. Roll on over, forearm plank punch. Come on, 30 seconds, squeezing those glutes, shoulders down and back. Come on guys, this is the end of round 2. Round 3, we get to do everything for 45 seconds. 10 seconds. So I want you to prepare yourself. 5 seconds, 45 seconds. We are going non-stop in 3, 2, 1. Speed skater lunges. I don't know why I keep calling them lunges. Just speed skaters. Awesome, really using that power out of those legs. Come on, we got 20 seconds to go. So right now, this probably should be feeling like that push effort, that uncomfortable effort. As you can hear, I kind of have some breathless words. Remember, push effort, 3 to 4 breathless words, 10 seconds. Now we're moving into those pot squats. Come on, guys, be stronger than those excuses. Shake those legs out. Pop squats, 45 seconds. Watch your knees. Your knees don't want to cave in. Pull them apart. Come on, 25 seconds. And we are down on that floor. As you twist that whole body. Come on, 15. 10, come on, don't stop. 10 more seconds. Then we get to lay on that back. 5. Come on, get 2 more in. All right, on the floor, 45 seconds. We are doing Bicycle crunch. Nice wide arms. Come on, guys, halfway through. Round 2. Use this right here to catch up breath a little bit. Want to make it more challenging, your lower back's on the ground. You can bring your feet a little lower to the floor. 10 seconds. We are finishing up round 3 with those plank punches. I want to say crunches again. Plank punches. All right, let's roll on over. Last 45 seconds of work, finishing up round 3 strong. Again, we don't want to be rocking those hips as we punch. If you are, widen those feet, squeezing the glutes. You can also drop down to those knees. All right, 20 seconds. We're gonna head into that last and final round. Last and final round. Really gonna be a test. It's gonna be the most difficult one. Everything now is a minute. But then, we get to rest after that. All right, 5 seconds. We're standing up for those speed skaters. And let's go. Round number 4, 1 minute of work. Remember, we're looking for the exact same perceived exertion we had in the 15-second round and that 30-second round. So it might be a little bit slower. It's like on the treads. If you're doing a 30-second push compared to a 90-second push, the perceived exertion, how you might feel might be the same, but your speeds are going to be different. Halfway there. Make sure we breathe in through that nose, out through the mouth. Awesome. Remember, if that little voice in your head right now is saying, I want to stop, I'm tired, I need a rest before those pop squats, I need you guys to be stronger than those excuses. Because in 10 seconds, we're moving right into those pop squats. A minute of work. All right, let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, right away, pop squats. Awesome. So again, it's okay if you have to slow it down. Oh, my focus. I know that those legs are on fire. That heart rate is elevated. Come on, guys. Remember, nothing changes unless you step out of that comfort zone and you guys are in control. 25 seconds to go. And then we're giving those legs a break. Now we're down onto the floor. Really. Tony's working out in the background, so you heard him burping. That was not me. That was him. I'm sure they're volunteering that. All right. Bicycle crunches in 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, elbows wide. Try thinking of pulling your lats down. And think of rotating up and over the midline of that stomach. I'm on 30 seconds. Guys, we have already done 8.5 minutes of work. We got 90 seconds to go. $15. All right, 1 minute left. Let's roll over, plank punches, and then get a full break. So again, if you're lower back, if you're getting fatigued now, and that lower back is arching, take that option, dropping to the knees. You really want to make sure you're protecting that spine. Halfway there. Awesome. Come on, 20 seconds to that finish line. 10. Come on, if you came down, I want you guys to get right back up there. 5 seconds to go. And recover. Whew, awesome job. So you have finished block 1. The good news is we're going to a little bit 4 minute of a core block, and then we're going to be doing kind of what we just saw again, but with different exercises. So block 2 is 4 minutes. We have 3 exercises. Our goal is to get about 2 to 3 rounds in. So it is all core. We're going to start with the hip raise. So the hip raise, we have 10 reps of those. You're going to lay on your back. Legs are going to be at a 90-degree angle. Think about you're using your lower abs. Think about scooping those hips under as you lift those feet to the ceiling. Don't let the legs come all the way over. Scoop and lift. They should kind of stay, toes, as you can see, are not going over my nose. Option, bend those knees and kind of just do a little tilt. But again, think of tilt and curling those hips. Then we have 10 power sit-ups. So arms are behind the head. Think about driving that chest power up, slow and controlled on the way down. Power up fast, slow and controlled. Option, just move to that regular sit-up. And then last thing is the seated torso rotation. You got 20 reps, 10 on each side. Hands are gonna be by that chest. Pull back, belly button into that spine. We're rotating, nose in line with that ear. Okay, so 4 minutes, let me just start my timer. Oh, sorry, I lied. Our goal is 3 to 5 rounds, not 2 to. All right, so 10 hip raises. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. 90-degree angle with the legs. 1, 2, tuck the hips under. 3, you can put your hands down for some support as well. 4, 5, think about shooting those heels up to the ceiling. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 power sit-ups. Arms extend behind the head. Drive up and lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drive up with that chest first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 20. Seated torso rotations. It's with no weight. We're going kind of slow and controlled though. Nose in line with the hands. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sitting up tall at table. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, come on. 3 to 5 rounds is our goal. 10 hip raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're getting tired, bend those knees. 7, and reduce that range of motion. 8, 9. Come on, guys, right away. Power sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, to those seated torso rotations. Lean back. And rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, halfway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then check the time. We got a minute and a half left. Come on, guys. We get that last round in. 1 right away. Hands go down by those glutes. 2, 90 degrees with those legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, work right to that end. 8, 9, 10. Right away, legs down, arms extend out by your ears. 10 sit-ups. Oh, power sit-ups. 2. Driving that chest up. 3, 4. Remember the option. Sit up or crunch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know the core is on fire. We have 30 seconds. Remember our goal. 3 rounds. Lean back. 20 rotations. 2, 3, 4. We're trying to wring out your spine. 5, 6. Actually, you don't have to lean back as far. 8, 9, 10. Come on, 20 seconds left. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, we got time. Lean back. We go right into that timer end. 10 hip raises. 1, 2. Woo. All right, you guys can rest. Nice job. All right, so we only have actually 1 more block. So take a rest. So this is supposed to be like an unbroken burpee. Don't worry, there aren't any burpees in it, but a lot of the exercises are what you would do. They kind of mimic the different motions that you would do in the burpee to help strengthen some of those areas so you guys do awesome burpees. So exactly what we did in block 1 with the timing, except it's reversed. So we're going to start with a longer duration of the round. So we're going to start with 1-minute rounds, then move to 45-second rounds, 30-second round, 15-second rounds to finish. So opposite. Still 4 exercises. So we are going to start. You are going to need your mat, so I just put your mat in front of you. We're going to start with a jump squat. So feet shoulder width apart. Again, when you sit back, the weight should be heavy in the heels. You should be able to wiggle the toes, explode up, soft control, absorb that landing. Great option. Squat, calf raise at the top. Then we have pop jacks. Pop jacks, you want your feet wider than shoulder width. Again, like I've talked about in the burpees before, it's not roll down. We want to squat, use those legs, hands go down, shoot those feet back to the high plank. Feet come into the outside of the arms, thumbs come up to those armpits. Feet are flat. We're not in that birdie perch position. Option. Walk those feet out, walk them back in is a great option. Then we have plank shoulder taps. So again, getting into that high plank position, shoulders are right over those wrists. Squeezing the glutes. Again, anti-rotational, tapping the shoulders. Option, wider base of support, or drop to those knees. And then the last thing we're doing is a double crunch. So double crunch is different than the power sit-up. Power sit-up, if you want, I come all the way up onto my tailbone. Power crunch, we're not, double crunch, we're not coming to the tailbone. Arms will come to the side. You just crunch. As you can see, my back is on the ground. Just my shoulder blades are lifted. And then I'm going to extend my feet out and wrap it around. Knees come in. So not sitting up onto that tailbone. Option, keep those legs bent, or keep your legs higher in the air as you extend. So we're going to start with 1 minute. Again, nothing is, there's no breaks. Let me just get a quick drink of water. I'm stealing yours. Okay. So, longest round first. My eyesight's bad. I got to keep it here. All right, 1 minute of jump squats. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Explode up. Again, we want to absorb the landing. We might not be going as fast as if we were doing that 15-second round. Again, because we're going for a whole minute. If you notice you're rounding down like this, whoop, get that chest up. Option, squat, and just calf raise at the top. Proud chest up. Come on, halfway there. Awesome. Whew. I know my legs are burning. Get 15 seconds to go. And then going right in, we have no rest. Right into those pop jacks. Come on, 2 more guys. 1, awesome. Widen those legs. We're doing more squats. Squat down. Feet shoot out. Feet come to the outside of those hands. Thumbs into those armpits. Good, we got a minute. When you jump your feet in, we don't want to be rounded up. We want to feet wider than shoulder width. Get down, proud chest. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have lifted legs yesterday. They were on fire. Halfway there. Weight should be heavy in those heels. If you notice that birdie perch position coming up, I want you to jump those feet back, walk those feet in. Come on, 10 seconds. And then we're going to the plank shoulder tap. All right, let's get on down. Plank shoulder tap, we're in that high plank position. Good. Slow and controlled. Just think, we're making all those body parts stronger so you guys can get better and more efficient at those burpees. All right, this is the longest round. I like it when we start long and then we decrease. I think mentally it makes it a little bit better for me. All right, we got 20 seconds to go, guys. Come on, 15. Again, that's not me making the grunting noise. That's Tony. All right, let's move to those double crunches. In 3, 2, 1. Extend those arms out. Just shoulders off the ground. And widen. Not widen, extend. Option, you don't have to extend those feet as low to the ground. But your belly button should be attached to that spine, lower back. As you can see, not here. Pull that belly button in. 30 seconds. And we are done with that longest round. Come on, 20 to go. Keep going, guys. Then we're gonna work, get that heart rate back up for 45 seconds of work. 10 seconds. Come on, can we get 2 more in? 1, 2, all right. Stand up, 45 seconds jump squats. Feet shoulder width apart. There's no rest. And go. Come on, guys, this is the last block of the day before we get into that flexibility block. Absorb that landing. If you watch from the side, I'm heavy in the heels. My knees stay behind my toes. Come on, 20 seconds. Awesome. Again, squat. Calf raise is a perfect option, but we got 10 seconds. 1, 2. Come on, keep going. I know those legs, they're jiggling. Not jiggling, they went, whew. Come on. All right. We got 45 seconds, pop squats, feet wider than shoulder width. Squat down. Come on, this block is all about embracing that suck. Knowing every time we step out of that comfort zone, we step one step closer to those goals. 15 seconds, and we're down into that high plank position for those shoulder taps. Come on, one more plank jack. Awesome, all right, 45 seconds. High plank position, squeezing those glutes, tapping those shoulders. Awesome. Again, if we're walking side to side, you need to make that base of support a little bit wider. Option is to also drop down to those knees. 15 to go. Come on, guys, we're almost down round 2. All right, let's move 45 seconds, double crunches. Guys, we're already at 6 minutes, 15 seconds into this 10-minute block. Remember, we started with those longer rounds. So, I mean, we don't have much time left. Awesome. Watch working. Control it, bringing those knees in. Come on, we got 15 seconds. And then we're popping right back up. We're going to those jump squats. No rest. All right, let's get ready to stand up in 3, 2, right in. 30 seconds of jump squats. No resting. Absorb the landing. Make sure you can wiggle those toes. So we want, maybe speed up those jump squats just a little bit. We got 15 seconds to go. Uh-oh. I really need to get a squat watch. My phone keeps blacking out. All right. 30 seconds, pop squats. Feet wider than shoulder width. Squat down. Sending those feet back and make sure those heels are glued to the ground. I'll show you from the side angle. $15 seconds. Come on, can we get 2 more in? 1, 2. Nice job. You guys have earned your way down into the plank shoulder tap. You can pick your position. So this is definitely more of a slow and controlled movement. Make sure those glutes are squeezing. 10 seconds to go. And then we're moving into 30 seconds double crunches. And we are done. Round 3. And only got a minute left to work. All right, let's roll on over. Come on, we're not taking a break. 30 seconds. Double crunches. And then we're at that 9-minute mark. Round 4. 15 seconds of each exercise. And then we're done. And we're onto that flexibility block. All right, stand on up, last round. 15 seconds of jump squats. There is no resting. This is like your last all out of the day. Your all last all out is the fastest. Maybe quicker tempo. All right, widen those feet, 15 seconds. Hop, hop, squat. I like the 15 seconds. Much more my speed. That's like in the studio. I like power days so much better than endurance. All right, shoulder taps. Come on, we got 30 seconds to work. What do you got left? Whatever you have left, you want to make sure you leave it here on this mat. 5. And flip on over, 15 seconds. Come on, we got 5 seconds. Give me 2 more in. 1. Give me 1 more. 2. Awesome. Whew. Recover. Nice work. You guys have finished the work. We do have our flexibility work. Our flexibility block though, which is really important. So I'm gonna have you guys stand on up. Oh, looks like my watch stopped for me. All right. Let's take a big deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. And another big deep breath. Exhale. Awesome. Let's go cross body stretch. Take that right arm, bring it on over. So hope everybody's doing well. Sun is out today, which is awesome. Maybe you can make your way to get outside, go for a walk, get some fresh air. Switch sides. Kelsey will be back tomorrow and Friday, and then you can join me for Saturday and Sunday. All right, we're gonna get ready for that quad stretch. If you gotta hold on to something for balance, hold on to something for balance. Otherwise, take that right leg, grab that shoelace, and I want you to, ooh, can't catch my balance, tuck that tail underneath you. All right, let's take that right leg, send it in front. We want to flex that foot. Hands are going to go on those thighs. Sending that tailbone back. You want to feel a stretch in that hamstring and that glute. So I know I actually saw Linda posted this on Facebook. She signed up for this. So I know a lot of races are being canceled, but the Vanessa Marquardt race on June 20th is actual virtual. So if you are interested and you like to race and you're looking for something, really it's a great cause. Switch sides, take that left leg, tuck that tailbone under. Whew, that quad is tight. So you can sign up. I think, I haven't signed up for it yet. I'm going to. I looked at it. I think it's a $25 or $35 registration fee. I think you have an option, but it's virtual. So it's a virtual 5K. You can do it on your treadmill. You can do it outside. What'd you say?
On your couch.
No, you cannot do it on your couch. Don't listen to Tony. He hates running. All right, take that leg, go put it in front. Flex that foot, send that tailbone back. I'm not a huge fan of running either, but 5K, that's more my speed. I know a lot of you guys like to do half marathons and marathons. I give you guys credit. My dad is an avid runner and used to run marathons. He used to run the Boston Marathon, and he always used to tell me growing up that, Rihanna, one day you're just gonna love running. It's just, you're gonna get that runner's high and you're just gonna love it. I'm 32 years old and I still don't enjoy it. All right, let's come down to that runner's lunge. You might wanna grab that mat. Can't see this, take that right leg, put it in front. You wanna make sure you can see your toe. A lot of times in the studio, I see people here, gonna put a lot of pressure on that knee. You move that foot out, and it's just a small tuck of that tailbone under, and you should feel it right here. And just kind of press the glutes. The furthest I've ever ran is with the Falmouth, and that's kind of my end. All right, let's switch sides. Again, look at that foot. If you cannot see, I can't reiterate this enough. If you cannot see that front foot, move it out in front, tuck that tailbone under. Would you like to come stretch?
No. Stretching's like running.
I think we need to get a class where, when the studio is back open, that Tony, my fiance, Kelsey's boyfriend, they all have to do a class together because, well, Taryn's husband, Joey, he used to do classes.
Good luck.
All right, guys, let's come on those hands and knees, tuck those feet under. Again, if you need to have a soft bend in those knees, walk those hands in, roll on up like a rag doll. And take one more big deep breath in. And exhale. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again on Saturday. Have a wonderful day.